Okay, watching this video, Ian McGilchrist, he's talking about children and anxiety, increased anxiety in the children, and it gets me thinking, who raises children in this world? Well, it's their parents, it's adults, it's teachers. So attributing children's inability to have, as he put it, joie de vivre, that carelessness that he remembers as a child, that I remember as a child, that kids nowadays are much more inclined to really be thinking about their existence instead of just experiencing their existence. And therefore there are these elevated levels of stress and anxiety. Could it not be that children are experiencing the stress that their parents, teachers, and adults in their lives are also experiencing? Could it not be that the society that we've created, where everybody is, not everybody, rich people aren't necessarily feeling the same stress as people who struggle on a day-to-day basis, because our society across the world is built on the accumulation of money, capital, wealth, and showing others that you have that same money and wealth. And so, it's become an addiction that we have. So we all feel that stress if we don't have enough. Those who have enough, they might say, well, I work so much to have this money and that I feel that stress. It isn't easy. It's like, well, you chose that life. You chose that life. We don't all need to choose that life. Life shouldn't be lived in a way that you're constantly just struggling and clawing to get another penny, another dollar. Sorry for the use of the term penny. All the pennies are obsolete these days. Even a dollar seems obsolete these days because everything's gotten so expensive. So therefore, the increased stress levels for everybody, and children feel that too. So maybe if we created a world, and I've heard this concept thrown out there, if you created a country in America where we could liberate some of those struggles from people's lives by improving their situation, by paying them more, because not everybody can jump into a management position or a corporate job, right? Because there's just not enough. There's not enough corporate jobs. Entrepreneurs a lot of times, right, are hailed in America as these innovators of job creators. Well, in actuality, the jobs they're creating are minimum wage jobs. And what is supposed to happen? This is just supposed to be teenagers that are working part-time during high school? No, it's adults who weren't able to get corporate jobs, who didn't get the education to file into getting these high-paid social media, tech job, engineer jobs that are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And those people are the ones who are buying property and buying homes, not just one, sometimes two, sometimes three, and then they rent them out. Cost of homes rises. Regular people can't purchase a home, struggle. Rinse and repeat. Stress, everyone's feeling it. But yet, any solutions that are proposed to relieve that stress on people, we hear cries of socialism, communism, and nothing ever gets done. And that's both sides of the political spectrum in America, right? Both sides, constantly. Socialism, communism, fear. Let's just make people's lives better. Oh, you make millions of dollars a year, maybe you could pay more in taxes. I can't pay more in taxes. Like, hey, tax man, figure out a way for me to be able to avoid my taxes. I'm not going to pay that. It's a mindset. It's a mindset that I've said it before. Mindset in this country of greed and corruption has taken hold at the highest levels of our society, in terms of government, in terms of corporations especially. It's both. And then in amongst the people, a mindset of greed sets in terms of, well, I need to have the latest and greatest stuff as well, because I want people to see that I have money, because that's how people, I want people to see me as a winner. I'm a winner, I'm an American. There's so many toxic traits to being an American. Anyway, I'm going to continue listening to this talk from Ian McGilchrist and hoping that he sheds some light on what we can do to alleviate stress. Real quick though, remember those high-level banking executives and people at the Fed were talking about how this inflation that we're experiencing right now, we need to inflict pain upon regular people to get through this. We need to throw ourselves into a recession in order to get through it. It's like, you just don't want to take on powerful interests. You don't want to take on powerful elites. You don't want to tax corporations. You want to continue to give the people who have the most in life even more opportunity, and put those who are struggling through the ringer, day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. It's been happening for 50 years, right? Well, you would only know that if you educated yourself on it, didn't bury your head in the sand.